Special thanks to Kreyol Essence for sponsoring this video. Hey besties, it has been some time since you've seen each other and life has drastically changed. These past couple of months, I've transitioned out of corporate America and now working for myself as an entrepreneur. So it's super important for me to still take care of myself, even though I'm not in a technical office, so skincare still matters. Mornings when I decide to do a little extra, I will shave my head. As you can see here, I'm lathering it on thick, making sure I hit every spot with the mirror, making sure that thing is showing, that thing is thangin'. But seriously, I've become really good at shaving my own head with a certain method that I have as far as hitting the sides with the tender strokes, and I also hit the other side as well. And shout out to quarantine for that, because I don't think I would be this good if it wasn't for quarantine. Next up, I gotta get this face together. Time to shave. Now, I'm not taking it all off completely. It's really just a cleanup process to it, making sure that I get the edges, making sure I tidy it up. That's why I love to use my straight edge razor. Game changer, definitely a game changer. Now, gotta wash this face. This is where I introduce the Haitian Moringa facial cleanser. This is where you're really gonna do the cleaning process. I personally like 2 pumps just so that I can lather it up. This is nothing new. You've already seen me lather it on my head. Now I'll do the same thing as far as coming to my face. I feel like it gives me that extra clean, although it does tell you to use a dime size. Personally, I feel like that was a dime. Next is the toner. This toner, I love to use it as far as spraying it across my face and hitting the center. You don't want it to completely dry. You want to still keep it misty and dewy on your face. I'll use the Haitian Moringa oil next and make sure that I get every single spot. I want to moisturize my face and even my head, believe it or not. You can use this oil anywhere on your body. It's good for your face, it's good for your head, your legs, your chest, anything like that. I would recommend it for sure. It's also lightweight, so if you are a person who deals with oily skin, you don't have to worry. This oil is not going to clog your pores. I'll depuff at this process in this step using the jade roller, and I have a simple method that I do. I like to do an upward stroke up and down, and I'll get both sides. Very tender, not too hard. You just want to make sure you glide it across your skin. And one major part is you want to get those under eyes too. So as you stroke, keep stroking, but then turn it around and get those under eyes. Don't want to forget it. You want to really take care of those because that's where those fine lines like to come in. I'll keep the process going and use the gua sha stone. Game changer as well. This helps with blood circulation and blood flow. Some people recommend to do 10 strokes. I do anywhere between 5 to 7 sometimes, but I may end up going up to 10. I also get my neck because your neck is just as important as the skin on your face. So get those angles, get those parts of your body, and also get under the eyes again with the same gua sha stone. I'll do that on both sides of my face, and then I'll lead to my forehead. Get the forehead, get those spots. I have a little breakout, but I'm pretty confident this process will help me. Good morning, besties. Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you enjoyed my new morning routine. I've been able to incorporate something completely different than I've done before, but I've noticed a complete difference in my skin already in using the product for about a week and some change now. So I really believe in the Moringa oil specifically. Like, the whole line is dope. And by the way, if you're looking for it, you can definitely find it at Ulta Beauty, anywhere you're looking for it. But I've worked with Kreyol Essence in the past before. Love the Haitian castor oil already, but this moringa oil, for real, it is lightweight, literally moisturized. As you can see, skin is still glowing. So we're gonna do a vlog today and kind of do what my day looks like as far as working, living, living life in the words of Kourtney Kardashian. But I do want to start my morning off pretty well. If you can see here, I use the Haitian Moringa Wellness Seeds in the morning now. They say you can take up to 3 a day. Right now, I'm starting off kind of slow with just 2. And I'll show you exactly how the process is when I get it started. So, sit you down right here. So you can see here, this is how it naturally comes out. Oh, hopefully you can see it. There you go. Right here is how it naturally comes out. Yeah, this is the finished result. I would definitely tell you right now out the gate, it's an acquired taste. You can have up to 3 in a day. But like I said, just getting it started, I am doing 1 right now a day. It helps with some dietary use. It will definitely help you, kind of like a laxative sometimes, supposed to help with that. So just a heads up if you decide to try this out. My turn. You could take it as a pill or you could chew it. I am just gonna swallow it. You know what? I kind of struggle sometimes with, that sounded kind of crazy. I'm gonna get some water and swallow it with some water. Kind of like it's like a pill. You could bite it, but I've said before, like it's an acquired taste. So you wanna definitely be gentle with yourself when you try it out or give it a shot. There you go, all done. What I have to do today is a few things. I am going to get some boxes out of my apartment because I want to add some things into my apartment too, eventually coming soon. I had some recent deliveries. I have a lot to just go through, so I'll show you here. Here are some of the boxes I have to get rid of and put them near the trash can. Some more boxes that I have and papers that I have to shred, paperwork, clean up my desk. I have a new desk chair, shout out to the new desk chair, and some shredding to do over there. Some work stuff to do. Bedroom, of course, still pretty much the same right now. Laundry to put away. But I am adding a shelf here pretty soon, so I want to go pick that up in the next coming days. But for now, I just knew I had to get the boxes at least out the way. And over here, pretty much, like I said, typically the same, but I need to get rid of the majority of these. Some of the stuff I have to keep because it's content that I have to work on over time. But I like to keep things down and not really have like a lot of stuff around the place. And yeah, I have friends coming in town, so you're gonna see that vlog too, so stay tuned. But today's gonna be a regular day in my life of how I work, how I get things done, and we're gonna finish off the night together. I have to write out finalize some podcast notes. Thank you for those who have been watching and, well, I should say listening to the podcast, Single Living. You can listen to me literally anywhere, but it has been a major part of the work that I've been doing here. So I'm super, super excited. I feel like my life has completely changed. There's so much going on that at times I feel like I don't really take enough time to just stop and breathe and look and see how far I've come. But I have come quite a distance. It's amazing. But I'm not gonna talk too much. What I've noticed is when I get on the podcast, not get on the podcast, when I get my vlogs, I talk way too much when it comes to my editing process. But yes, next, I think I'm gonna make something to drink and give myself a little bit of a smoothie or maybe a tea just to kind of get me together while we start this morning together, and I make my way over to the stores, make this grocery list real quick. There's some things I have to pick up, and I know I gotta get out the house pretty soon. I have to pick up some wine in celebration when they do come. I also have to pick up, I'm thinking about making them lasagna. But yeah, so let's have a good day.
Babs. Now, Babs was born around 1980 in Harlem, New York, USA. Babs was the only female rapper in the group and had the most fallouts with Sarah's husband. In 2010, Babs started a female rap battle league called Queen of the Ring. The only thing holding him back was himself. However, in the end, he refused to change his ways, forcing Puffy to kick him out of the house and the group indefinitely.
I swear to God, get out of my house. Come on, get up, move, let's go.
So here is how the powder looks when I place it. Well, you're able to put this powder in nearly anything from smoothies. You could put it in your hot tea. You could put it in lemon tea. If you like to just mix it in with something, you can even use this in a mask. I might try it even later tonight and give it a try and see how I like it in one of the masks that I use. I tend to do like an Aztec mask, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit. I'm gonna go get dressed and get myself ready to run these errands and run outside pretty quickly and come right back home to finish up some work to do for the day. So I have finished my grocery list, getting myself ready to drink my good old hot cider. Actually, you know what? You can taste a little bit of the powder. But if you ever had, now I know what it, I'll say what it is. I can taste like if there's kale in here in some kind of way. If you ever had one of those like healthy power drinks, I forgot what brand makes it, but you can get it from like a local grocery stores where they have like kale, spinach, lemon in it, and you can drink it as like to get your dose of vegetables if you haven't had it. Like that's what I'm getting from this, honestly. But so far, pretty good. I am glad that I finished up my grocery list. Most of the stuff I already have. I'm just gonna put what I need to pick up. So I'm gonna need some ground turkey. There we go. Ooh, friend, when I tell you nervous, what just almost happened, tragic. Cause I just got this laptop, and not even a year ago yet. Got my laptop back in September. Once I just started doing entrepreneurship again on my own, officially, but I didn't leave my job, as you all know, since like October, and here I am now. Thank God it's not like super hot anymore. Let it cool down a little bit. Okay, so I'm just trying to check off stuff that I need to pick up. I also gotta get other stuff like some more hand soap in my apartment. I'm trying to think of dish detergent. I need to get some more too. It's one thing about like being a grown-up, it's like, it just never ends. There's always something you have to get or do or be on top of, like, and it's always money being spent. But I have to think of it this way, like, you know, it's the life I chose. Specifically speaking when it comes to like entrepreneurship, because I was just so over corporate, right? And now here I am doing what I want to do. So why complain about it? But what I do struggle with, honestly, is like time for myself. And not feeling guilty about having time off or giving myself some kind of time off. But I do want to like continue showing you all like my experiences from like point A to Z. And right now, someone actually left a really nice comment on my Instagram recently. And to get that kind of comment was just like surprising, and sometimes you can't see yourself through the eyes of other people and what they think and what they're saying. And now for me, it's just like, whoa, like, you know, a good point. I have come a long way from where I once was, so. Again, I will promise you, I'll tell you over and over, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm literally figuring out everything as I go. But I have to get some ground turkey. I have to get some spicy Italian sausage. I have to get some marinara sauce. I have to get some sharp cheddar cheese. But I'm like also thinking to myself, should I get it all today? Or should I do something different and do it tomorrow instead? But I don't want to get it tomorrow because I feel like tomorrow's gonna be a jam-packed day. And I probably should just get everything today and just get it out the way. Mozzarella, I have salt, I need mozzarella cheese, sharp cheese, ricotta cheese, I need marinara sauce, spicy Italian sausage, ground turkey. I already have eggs, I already have salt, I have pepper, I have oregano already. Cayenne pepper, not sure, I do need some more minced garlic. So let's check that off too. Bay leaf, that's a maybe. And I heard of a Guarara cheese. Thinking about that, and I might need some more Parmesan cheese. Yeah, everything else I pretty much have. So regular stuff that I wanted to get was like some raisins. I have some chicken that I have to marinate. My goal, I'm thinking if I buy everything tonight, I'll just wait to cook and prep it for tomorrow. Again, it's just because I have some friends coming in town. I want to make sure that they're comfortable, they have what they want, they have what they need, and I don't have to like, and if they want to order out, they can, but I also want to make sure I have some food here for them too, and something already made by the time that they arrive. Real adulting. Only because like, I know what it's like when you go somewhere, and I've been to friends' places and there was like no food and I'd rather just have something here. Before, I was not that person, but I did go to one of my friends' house. Shout out to Tiffany. I don't know if she's watching this vlog, but honey, when I tell you she had everything laid out when we came over, I was like, she was raised right, because my parents, not one time ever like really taught me, you know, they would have already food cooking, especially how Haitians are, right? They would have food cooking already for the house, but it was like regular food you would eat anyway, right? And for me, I don't really eat lasagna like that, and nor do I really cook like heavy food like that. Typically, I try to stick to like a low carb diet for the most part, and now that I have people here, they don't technically eat the way I eat, so I just want to make sure they're comfortable and have what they need to be, you know, if they're gonna get something to eat, they don't have to go out and buy. It's actually something already here. And we all know eating out is expensive, even if you're doing Uber. And I also think about tipping on top of that, because I do believe in tipping. And I don't really have anything technically planned for them while they're here. I have like one idea that I want to do over the weekend. Hopefully it does not rain, but we'll see how that goes, okay? But enough said. For today though, I do have some work to do. I have a post to make sure that goes out on time. Just kind of scheduling some stuff for the week to come. And then I also have to make sure that the rest of the week, like specifically some posts, like I have a special post going out on Tuesday. It's just adulting, okay? Adulting at its best, and me trying to be whatever I'm supposed to be out here in these streets, okay? Let's go start this day. Now I'm on my way to get everything I need from the grocery store. I'm going to about 2 stores, and then I'm gonna make my way back home. So far, I could say, as I make my way there, it's like the moisturizer, specifically with the oil, I still feel lightweight. And by the way, I am a person with the oily skin. So with oily skin, it's always like a main concern for me, specifically thinking like, should I put something in my face or on my face that could make me oily, super oily. But with this, it's like a lightweight oil. I don't feel like I am gonna be clogged pores. I don't feel like it's gonna break me out more. It actually feels pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good right now, if I'm honest. Yeah, so let's see how this process running out with errands with the oil on my face, how that's gonna feel. And hopefully it still feels just as good. I'm glad, like I said, that it is lightweight. And it's not feeling as if like, you know, sometimes when you have like a moisturizer and the moisturizer feels like it is like sitting on your pores, sitting on your face, like your skin cannot breathe. And I don't get that feeling, which is great. Cause I've had that before in the past, specifically when I was younger, and the moisturizer would break me out more. So now I'm in a space where I don't feel that. And yes, I'm here for it. I'm here for a moisturizer. It kind of feels just super, super light. But yeah, I still feel like something is kind of like a protective. Now, one thing I could do better at is SPF. I don't use enough SPF like I probably should. I wonder if possibly there is a moisturizer that is an oil form that has SPF in it. That would be a good invention. So again, shout out to my people over there at Kreyol Essence. I may have to bring that up as a topic or a thought or a discussion. And by the way, the seed that I took this morning, the moringa seed, feels great. I'm good. I wouldn't recommend to bite it though. If you do bite it, I've tried it twice. There's one moment when I did bite it and I could taste the spiciness. But if you take it like a pill, I think it's the best thing. Like, just get you some water, pop it in your mouth, and you can just do it a part of your regular routine. And that's kind of like what I've learned to do for myself now. So the first stop is done. Now I am getting ready to go to my next stop. This will be, you know, actually, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I come to Aldi's because Aldi's has some good deals, and, you know, I like to save a coin. And I've had some of you in the past tell me, like, you know, to shop at Aldi's, go there. So I've definitely have gone. Before, there was definitely like a stigma and idea, like, oh, I don't want to go to Aldi's. But friend, when I tell you, I'll get like certain stuff from Aldi's and I'll get certain stuff from other places. But for this lasagna recipe, I did not find anything really so much at Aldi's that I wanted. The only thing I can say is the fact, like, I didn't really, you know, sometimes when you buy something from the grocery store, the taste don't really hit the same. So I was a little apprehensive and cautious about getting the marinara sauce there. No shade. But even though with the marinara sauce, like, I will definitely make my own, you know, jazz to it. It wouldn't be just out the jar and leaving it at that. I do believe in adding your own flavors and taste to it. So that is essentially why I was like, okay, let me not start with there, but I feel like it's important to have a good base to your marinara sauce. And with this lasagna, I want to make it a little bit more of my own. I want to incorporate, like, adding maybe some meatballs cut up in there, or maybe have some sausage in there is a thought too. So I'm just gonna experiment a little bit. And I do know how to cook, y'all. Like, don't get it twisted, I do know how to cook. Now, I just don't cook certain things often, but it's been a while. But I'm gonna throw down on this lasagna for them, just so that they have, like, I'm making a pan. Okay, it's gonna be in the glass Pyrex pan lasagna, just so that it is there and ready. And I just feel like, let me have something for them to have, at least, like I said, to have a different option of just the regular ordering out so often. And also, it's kind of like, I'm a grown-up, so it feels wrong, like, having people at your house and not having no food. But then I like to also do a double clean to my place. Like, my place is clean, right? But I also feel like it's important to clean when people are coming. So I'm gonna spend most likely probably tomorrow cleaning, but of course working as well and getting content done. I get my early rise morning. This morning wasn't so much of an early rise for me. I had more of a lax day, so I got to sleep in a little bit. But tomorrow's gonna be an early rise morning for me, just to get ahead of the game, get ahead of the ball and stuff like that. So you're also gonna see, like, different experiences and days and things that I do differently on different days. Like, I'm back, y'all. I'm back, y'all. So it's gonna be quite interesting, especially now with the new camera. Friend, when I tell you I'm about to, you gonna see me like you never saw me before, okay? And this would be quite interesting. I have an idea of how I want to do things going forward, and really just going ham. I have an idea, but you know, there's that thing with perfection, but I'm not gonna try to focus on perfection like I did before, and just kind of challenge myself just to, you know, do the work, like they say, just do the work. Yeah, so now off to the next store to do everything I need as far as the remaining stuff on my list. Hopefully this goes easy breezy. The lighting is so much better here, I guess, in this direction, but yeah. All right, next stop. But you know, in this particular store, the next stop I'm about to go to is Walmart. But the thing with Walmart is Walmart doesn't let you record in the store. I think people in this particular, like, I didn't really record in Aldi's because of my mask of how my face, 1. 2, we don't have to wear our mask in Walmart, but I still wear a mask in Walmart. My only thing, dang, my battery is low. The only thing with Walmart is people have recorded in Walmart before, and I've noticed that'd be like an issue for them. So here I am going to Walmart. Okay, so it has been quite a day, and as you can see, let's get close at my skin and take a look. I think it actually did pretty good today, as far as the end result. I think it looks still pretty good. No new breakouts as I look. This is a little bit here earlier this morning. Now it's time to just wind down and do a little self-care routine. Wash my face, do a nice steam, clean the day off, and just relax. So we're gonna use the same products again. I am going to use the Haitian Moringa Facial Cleanser, then I'm going to use the toner, and then I'm going to use the oil, the Haitian Moringa oil. But first, I wanna steam and clean out my pores. So we're gonna go into the process of my steamer. Let me grab that real quick. This right here is my steamer that I'm going to use just to relax myself, but I'm gonna use the classic. So one classic I like to use. Sometimes I may switch it out depending on what products I'm using that day or thoughts, where I can use jojoba oil, or I'll use the classic Haitian castor oil or Haitian black castor oil. This one, what makes it so special, it has rosemary mint in it, and when I put it on my skin, right, it just feels so freeing. Like, I wish I had the right words to really explain it, but I'm gonna lather the oil on my face and then steam it off, and then go to the cleanser, do all my good stuff. You're gonna see me use the jade roller again, and I'm just here for it. Here for the self-care, because it's definitely needed. Brush my teeth, all that good stuff, and just enjoy the rest of my night. So yeah, what is this? Get ready with me to go to sleep. But yeah, this was just a regular day in my life, and happy to share and show certain things, but definitely have way more to come. Way more to share for sure. So let's get ready for bed. I like to wet my face first to open up my pores, then pat dry a little bit where it's still kind of moist. Then I get the classic Haitian black castor oil and start to drop it around my face. And this is Louis Muscati if you're Haitian as well. This is where I start to feel that minty sensation with the rosemary mint, and I massage it into my pores. It's very thick, by the way, so it does feel heavy, but feels so cooling and relaxing at the same time. I use this method with my steamer to just get the process going and open up my pores even more. Okay, this is post-steam, after the steam is finished. So I really feel all the rosemary mint, like literally waking up my skin all over again, but it feels really good. I guess I would consider this like a detoxifying effect when it comes to using the oil and putting on, well, and turning on the steam as well. So this is my end result. Now I'm going to wash and cleanse and have that whole process go. And as you notice, I like to use 2 pumps. You saw this morning I did the 2 pumps and I felt so much better about it, liked it. I feel like it gives me enough lather in it. So what I do before I cleanse, I'll rinse my face off with water, and then I'm gonna use the cleanser to get started. The thing to keep in mind is the Louis Muscati as the Haitian castor oil. It is, no, watch the pumps, do 2 pumps. It's really thick. The castor oil is thick. The moringa oil is not as thick, it's a lot looser. So what I do here is I put it in a circular motion, and when I tell you, I still feel the mint on my skin, and it feels so good. It really, really does. And the combination of the mint and the cleanser together, life. Literally just life. Make sure you get some in your neck too. And I like to go into a circular motion around my face, and then I hit the middle at the end. But this is how toner looks. And me and toner have not always been the best of friends. But I do like this toner as a spray. There's other toners that I've liked along the way, but then there's been most that I have not really cared for. But you can use a wipe down motion. I just like to just keep the toner on my face. And lastly, we use the Haitian moringa oil to moisturize. And I'm just gonna drop a few drops. And then I just massage it in a circular motion. Make sure you get the neck too. I am going to depuff with the jade roller. So in this process, you can actually move the jade roller however you like to. I like to use this one, the smaller side, around my eyes. So I use it under my eyes and around my eyes as well. So this is a process. At the same time, you can also put the jade roller in your refrigerator to keep it cool. This is just a very relaxing process. I don't use too much pressure, by the way. It's just a nice little process of using it around my eye, just like that. Pretty soothing, very relaxing, especially after a long day of like just running around, things to do. As you can see, like having to get ready for friends to come in town. Honey, when I tell you, I already know it's about to be chaotic. And you know, it's not really anything against like having people over, but just for me, it's just like I'm used to things being super quiet, and I know people are gonna be here, and of course conversations, talking and whatnot. I'm here for it because I always have a good time with them. But you know, when you have your space, it's like it's a little different when you have multiple people in your space at the same time. But this will be interesting because I haven't had anyone stay with me technically for a long period of time as I've been in this entrepreneur life, you know. They visited before, but now I have more like a rhythm and a flow, and it's been quite an experience, you know. I'm just doing a second roll around my eyes. It's another one. There we go. And now we can use the bigger side. And actually go on my beard too, because my beard is kind of low. I keep it low on purpose. The gua sha stone is able to be used as far as making sure, you know, I explained it earlier, but now I'm going to show you how to use it at night. Pretty much the same method. It's going to be like an upward motion. You can honestly use whatever side feels more comfortable to you. I'm going to use this side right here under my chin and just help blood flow. I don't use too much pressure, but I do put a little bit of pressure. You can just go in strokes. You can count how many you decide to do on each side. I've heard before it's good to do 10 strokes. Don't know where 10 came from, but it does feel good and relaxing. And I have not been counting since I've put it here on the vlog, just kind of showing you my process. And I go against my jawline. Next. Same thing to both sides. Again, it's called gua sha. And this all came from Kreyol Essence as well, just so you can get an idea. They have it right there on there. This all helps for blood circulation. I feel literally everything. Like, again, I mentioned it before when it comes to the moringa oil, right? The Haitian moringa oil is so bomb to the fact that it doesn't feel super heavy on my skin. I was able to wear this all day. Now I'm wearing it to sleep where I can relax and let my skin heal from everything that's gone throughout this day, from being able to work in the morning or getting up in the morning, getting work done, cleaning, different things here around my apartment, running errands and coming back. I can say, like, I felt still clean throughout the day, and even you saw it before I washed my face this evening, how I was looking, and now I feel like I'm ready for bed. Favorite thing about this line, it is very different. It's different from what I've used before, and you know, I'm not used to using so many, like, oils technically to go to sleep. Specifically as a person with oily skin, you're concerned about, oh my god, like, is it gonna make me break out? And This is not that. Specifically, again, with the moringa oil, the Haitian moringa oil, it's lightweight. So if you have oily skin like me, if you're used to it, if you're used to having it, and you think you're acne prone, this is not gonna break you out. It's not gonna break you out. But it's definitely worth it. I think it's worth a try. If you're looking to try it for yourself too, feel free to check out Ulta Beauty. Any Ulta store carries this line as well, and you will not regret it. Like, friend, this is a staple. This is a staple in my nighttime routine. You've seen it, and even my morning routine. And sometimes what you could do is just try different things. You notice how I steam my face this evening with the Haitian castor oil. Literally still like I could feel the mint on my skin where I feel refreshed. And I was able to finish the evening tonight with using the Haitian moringa oil. So try the line out. Let me know what you think. Leave me some comments and we can talk some more about this. But I will see you on my next vlog very soon. I can definitely confirm that very soon. I'll see you all. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next time. As always, love.